So we're here in Texas doing a live from field to table event, and we're making Italian sausage, and we're making it on the grinder. So we got some wild pig, got some pork fat. We've got this flange here that we basically set up to put on the grinder, and then we'll tighten this up. We already put the hog casing, 35 millimeter natural casings on the tube. So Kevin's going to grind the meat first through the large die. This is the dual grinder, so we have the large hole with the sausage, then the blade that has two sides to the blade, and then this medium die. So he's going to go ahead and load the meat up there and grind it once. The second time, and then he's going to, after he grinds it, then he's going to, and we got the foot pedal here. After he grinds it, then we're going to mix the Italian spices with that and the blend. Mix it up well. We'll unplug it, we'll put this on here, and then the second time do that same die. We're gonna then make the sausage into the casings, you know, right off the grinder itself. And all three are to the races. So meat's cold, machine's cold. We're using gloves because we're grinding this, and we're actually going to mix it with our hands and the spices. Again, some chefs, people don't like to put the spices through the grinder because they feel like the salts dull the blades and things like that. But we want to practice. We haven't done the sausage off this dual bladed grinder here, so we're going to give it a shot and see how it works, especially. All right, so now we're just gonna sprinkle this on there, and we're gonna mix it up. So you can go ahead and mix it by hand. When you mix things with by your hands, again, we're using gloves because we don't want to contaminate any of this, and we don't want to lose Band-Aids or rings or anything else. The other thing here is that we don't want to mix too long, too hard, because your hands are warm and will soften and make that fat separation, and we don't want that fat separation in our sausage. Looking nice. So this last little bit, we'll put, when you put the meat up there, we'll top it off with this last little spice, because I don't want the spice in the pan. We want the spice on the meat. It smells good. You're doing a good job. We'll unplug that. Thanks for reminding me. So you can go ahead and loosen that. Boy, you guys are quiet.
Everybody's learning.
Okay, so you can go ahead and plug her in. So this one now, don't like it. Somebody can feed this through, okay? While he's feeding, you can work the casings and the focus, all right? Run it a little bit. Okay. A little bit, just a little. You just want to let that. Now if you tie, okay, that's good. So if you tied this off, then we'd have to have like a little prick there to pop those air bubbles in there. So, you know, you could take this, well, you got enough casing here, we'll just tie it off. And then you'll have to, as you force that meat down into that tube down there, down the auger, you watch this, because we want this to be going as consistent as possible.
Okay.
All right?
You got it.
And then with your right hand, as you do this, we want this to make links. So that's about the consistency that we want. We don't want it too much tighter, because if we get it tighter, we can't make links.
Gotcha.
All right? And then just roll this up. This would be a natural.
So we're not making links.
Yeah, we are going to make links.
Okay.
So if we weren't, we'd pack it tight.
Gotcha.
Okay? Now you should have enough casing on there for all 5 pounds of meat. Natural, one side shorter than the other. We want to, twirl it, ring it.
Skinny section there. Oops.
So we're gonna make some links. So how we do that is there's multiple ways to make links. Some people will pinch it and then they'll twist it and then they'll, you know, you could measure it if you wanted, but you would pinch it and then do the opposite direction. Or you can do this. You can say, okay, here's one, and here's one. So you pinch and twist. There's one, and you pinch and twist the same direction. So you're doing basically one every other time. So you've got nice links, and then, you know, we can do what he, so this is fresh sausage, and of course you can make them to the size of the rolls, etc. Right? So we'll let them sit, and then later we can snip these, and then if you wanted to chamber back those, it's better to like quasi-freeze them, because if you put them in with it being this soft, the vacuum sealer will kind of flatten them out. So if you quasi-freeze them, they'll stay nice, big, round, plump links. But later, after this sets a little bit, you can clip these. Everything really that we've been making should be sitting and resting. We're literally making and cooking everything, right?